I told my baby daddy I needed money for diapers, but I was secretly saving to escape if he went back to be a person who made my life miserable. I, 25F, and my boyfriend, 27M, we will call him Dave, have been together for 2 years and have a 14-month-old daughter, Haley. Relevant background info. In the beginning, Dave was the perfect man, and I fell head over heels very quickly. Long before this, I was told I couldn't have kids, so we weren't cautious when it came to spicy sleep. But as soon as I got pregnant, he started to change. Soon Dave couldn't keep a job and kept having to crash at my place, not paying for anything to help me out. Anytime he did have a job, he would FaceTime me throughout the day, accusing me of cheating, making me show him around my house, saying things like, "Well, you didn't show me the closet, and did he go under the bed when you opened the bathroom door?" Once my car broke down and I was changing my tire on the side of the highway, while pregnant, in the pitch black, and he freaked out saying that he saw someone in the back of my car and he knew I was cheating on him. One night when Dave was staying at my house, he started saying stuff like, "That man said he knows you," and then rolling his eyes and grinding his teeth. Because I am dumb, I thought he was having seizures and took him to the ER, where he was told he was in a substance-induced psychosis. I, again being dumb, stayed with him, thinking if he got clean the accusations would stop and things would be good. To be a good and supportive girlfriend, I quit my job and spent all my savings to move 18 hours away so he could be close to his family, who would help support him getting clean and staying in the right path. Wrong. When we got there, things just got worse. He was constantly lying to me, and his mother would make up every excuse she could about his behavior. Everything really started to click to me when I finally went through his phone to find out he had been paying for nudes and was still using. So I woke him up bawling and telling him I was leaving. He convinced me to stay, but the next morning I knew I wasn't going to do that. I called his mom to let her know what was happening and that I wouldn't be taking the position at her school. I am an educator. She drove to our apartment and was defending him, saying that he is sorry and will delete the apps he was using to get photos and is going to get clean. Telling me stories about how her husband cheated on her, and at least Dave didn't really cheat, and that those women were sent to him by the devil to ruin his life, and they were just pleasure time pass who tempted her son. I told both Dave and his mother that I wouldn't let this be the example of how a man should treat her. The next day, I paid to get out of the lease and went to live with my father. I got a job at a daycare so I could see my daughter as much as possible, and after just one day of working there, I had to have an emergency C-section. Dave met me at the hospital, and he seemed different. As soon as he held our daughter, I could see the love he had for her. He is now 9 months sober and is an amazing father. He goes above and beyond for Haley, and I pray that she will never know the old version of him. After a few months of co-parenting, we decided to try things again. The daycare was leaving my daughter in poopy diapers and was only feeding her 3 ounces of her 6-ounce bottles. Once I walked into the room and her caregiver was asleep while holding one of the other babies. Yes, I filed a child neglect case on the center, Dave, and I decided to pull her out of daycare. So now I am a stay-at-home mom, and he takes care of our every need. Here is where I could be the Aholi. Being a stay-at-home mom, I have no income and rely on him financially. So every once in a while I ask him for money for a bill or diapers. But really, I put the money into a savings account he doesn't know about, so if he starts being a complete idiot again, I can leave with my daughter and not worry about if we will be okay. I don't tell him about the account because if he wouldn't let me do this for peace of mind, I would not stay with him, but then I would have to put my daughter back in daycare, and I can't handle the anxiety of that. So am I the asshole for lying to him, and should I tell him about the account?